Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 605, coming to you live from somewhere nowhere, Dubai. Oh my gosh, what a day, what a night. Day one, Token 2049, Dubai is in the books. How are you doing? How was your night? Apologies for that split between the credits. It was like the wizard behind the curtain type of scene. But oh my gosh, where did I even? Oh my gosh, there was so much for day one. Token 2049. I hope that you had an amazing time. These write-ups are going to be so super fun because there's so many people building, so many people doing really cool stuff. And, there's a few losers too in that batch. And when I say losers, I don't mean the people personally, just like you go to a booth, you talk to a project, and we're like, we're innovative. We're the only ones doing this. We're doing that. We're doing this. And then you're like thinking in your head, oh, next you're going to say you're doing a charity too. And then they're like, oh, and we're doing the charity. And then you're like, oh, and then they're doing this one thing too. And then they're like, and we're doing this one thing too. And you're like, okay, cool. Awesome. Now let's find out if the people behind the project are what's going to make it different. No. And they're like, no one else is doing what we're doing. And you're like, oh, no one else is working in blockchain. No one else. No one's using Factory Forge for their token contract creation anymore. You're like, okay. So yeah, then we go to the next booth, or we actually skip a few booths. We talk to a bunch of booths, and so on the other side, the next aisle over, another project that's sort of like Project A, and they're like, we're innovative, we're doing something different. No one's doing what we're doing. You're like, okay. You haven't traveled this conference and seen the other side then to see that there's someone else that doing the same exact thing you're doing. Oh, we're doing it better, different. We're taking this innovative approach. But what's really cool here with Token 2049, I gotta say, though I was sort of laying out like a conference vibe piece, there's such diversity here at Token 2049. There are projects that are similar. No one's doing everyone, but everyone has their own flair. Speaking of flair, Ric Flair. Woo! Oh my gosh, there is a booth called the Woo Coin. I cannot do that. My voice is about to go. I probably should do that though. So maybe we'll end this show with a woo in some way, shape, or form. But I got to see a ton of amazing people. Huge shout out, to the Tron family and everything like that, giving me a Tron branded ledger for my birthday. So thank you for that. That was actually sort of cool. And everyone else that wished me a happy birthday yesterday, got to run into so many amazing people I know. So thank you. Thank you very much for that. But Solana had a great booth, talking about sort of like the future ecosystems in and around Bonk. Wow Earn seemed like a really cool project, more on not necessarily like that participation and everyone talks about proof of participation and like proof of liquidity and all of these things. Wow Earn, one of the things that it seems like that they're sort of building out is like proof of receiving reward in a weird way. And I'm making that up on the fly because I can't really, there was a little bit of a language barrier. But we all sort of like really tried to talk and conversate because they were excited that I was actually asking questions and like talking to them and trying to learn more about them rather than just like grabbing whatever they were handing out and leaving. But they're doing the whole gamut. in more in that prize fashion piece, participation, so consumer rewards, consumer actions are then, amplified with more rewards. And so there were some cool mechanics there, but then what they were sort of talking really cool. Had a great time talking with the Cryptio team. Met the team originally in Paris. If you remember the Paris Blockchain Week swag report, Cryptio came in last place due to their pen. I let them know that. They asked for some good pointers, but I do have to give it to them. They had a heck ton of good custom little meme stickers that started to push the envelope a little bit on some things, but brought a smile to my face. And so Chloe and Zach got to sit and talk with for a little bit. They are a B2B enterprise or family office, crypto accounting firm and stuff like that, and software. So some pretty heavy duty hitters there, trying to push together a really good platform, and just really liked the team. Weirdest project so far would be, I have to find it, but it was the Miss Web 3. I think they're having a pillow fight contest outside. I'm not sure. Someone's going to win maybe 15,000 or 1,500 Bitcoin. I'm not sure what's going on there. It was a very interesting take. And, it's, yeah, I don't know. That one wasn't really up my boat, but it was different. Don't get me wrong. Edge Matrix onto the AI Web3 side of things, really interesting there. And just got to meet with a ton of interesting people over at DeepCoin, One Infinity. But as we saw from the title picture, what sort of stole my heart was the Ric Flair and the Temple of Woo! But because of the great floods of Dubai of 2024, yes, Ric Flair was not able to fly out. I went and joined the Telegram group just to go listen to a little bit of it, and it was sort of hilarious what's going on in there and having fun. Excuse me. Yeah, that's where we are at right now. It is, day two is now about ready to start. Oh, are you ready? Really excited. If you guys can get a chance, there's some really amazing events today. Barachain is holding a basketball tournament. Barachain's doing some big things and big sponsorship of Token 2049. Barachain, Bonk, and like Doge, I think, all had a hand in the night sky drone presentation. So that was sort of cool. Had a lot of fun with that. Multiverse X and Safe Pal event last night was a great time at a great location out on the Palm on the beach, and one spectacular views, just beautiful views of the night sky, and it was amazing. So I hope you had, and everywhere else, I hope you had a wonderful night and a wonderful day. And let's get ready for day 2. I think we need to sort of power down for a minute, get going, and who knows where we will be next. You will find us, I'm sure. We sort of stick out like a sore thumb. But Bitcoin halving is happening. I think it's happening today, if I remember right, towards the end of the day. Let's see here. Let's find that out real quick. Let's get that, because I know that was a question that was asked earlier. Yep. So yeah, it's supposed to happen today. So yeah, we're going to be switching down to 3.125 Bitcoin per block, and there will be a supply shock, as always, that hits in about 3 to 6 month range. So get ready. This is going to be great. This is what happens. Welcome to your first cycle, second cycle, third cycle, or your fourth. You know, the start of your fourth. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So this is going to be a fun time. We will see you all later today. We have some cool interviews lined up, and we will see you out there in wonderful, beautiful Dubai. Let's have a going away shot of out there. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'll bosh it down. But I am so excited for you guys for the swag report. The swag report is going to be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So see you on the flip side. And as we end every episode, we do it the same way. We end with our words of wisdom and the best, worst knock-knock joke on the face of the planet. And our words of wisdom are always the same. Closed mouth cannot be fed. You cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come a knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. And with that, we end with the greatest, worst knock-knock joke. I want to thank everyone for joining us for TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 605, day 1, token 2049, and a huge GM. But thank you everyone on LinkedIn, Player One Taco, YouTube, 0x Degens YouTube, Twitch, Telegram, Kick, Rumble, Twitter video, and always on chain via Unlonely. We will see you on the flip side. But as always, knock knock. Who's there?